Hey, my name is Will Tisdale. Here's the audience for my speech. Ever since I was young, I've been fascinated by the majestic aspects of flight, the technological advances made in aviation science, and the important contributions that aircrafts have brought to our social and economic society, as well as national security. Out of the vast number of career opportunities involving aeronautics, a commercial pilot would be my dream job. Throughout my 4 years of high school at Booker T. Washington here in Montgomery, Alabama, I was part of the aviation program. Colonel Smith, who was the instructor of the program, spent over 30 years in the Air Force and flew B 52 bombers before retiring and becoming a teacher. I was fascinated by the stories he told about his flight experiences, which engaged my imagination and piqued my interest. At the end of each school year, Colonel Smith took us to Maxwell Air Force Base, and each member of our class had the opportunity to enjoy a flight in a Cessna around the Tri County area. The picture behind me is a picture of a Cessna. Aviation is an intriguing career field involving a number of steps for achieving a commercial pilot certificate. The first requirement is a first or second class medical certificate from the FAA or the Federal Aviation Administration. This involves a number of physical tests which must be performed by a specified doctor where vision is particularly monitored. Then you have to find a certified pilot instructor who will assist you in achieving your first pilot's license or personal pilot license, which can only be used for single engine aircrafts. This can cost upwards of $10,000, including payment for the instructor and for gasoline and aircraft rental fees. Classes also must be taken to ensure the student is knowledgeable about each procedure listed in the private pilot manual, like flight instruments, terminology, simulations, and landing techniques. Lastly, a minimal of 25 hours of flight time is required in achieving a personal pilot license, and an additional 225 hours to achieve a commercial pilot license. Throughout the United States, there are about 40,000 commercial pilots who make an average of $82,000 as an annual salary. These pilots are involved in different types of air transportation, including of passengers, mail, freight, or farming purposes. The types of aircrafts flown for this career vary from helicopters, single engine planes to multi engine planes. The air transport industry gives rise to over 8 million jobs throughout nearly 1,400 commercial airlines, over 3,800 airports, as well as air navigation service providers globally. In 2013, there were 3.1 billion passengers on commercial flights worldwide. So not only does aviation facilitate tourism and trade, it also generates economic growth, creates jobs, and provides a number of emergency assistance and transportation services. With that being said, aviation takes us to new heights, and it would be quite a dream to soar to the top of this career field.